Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, where we specialize in sharing the creepiest, most mysterious, and haunting stories from around the world. Today, I'm bringing you 6 real-life audio recordings and stories that have given countless people goosebumps every time they listen to them again. From final pleas for help in life or death moments, to terrifying whispers in the dead of night, and unsolved mysteries hidden deep in the mountains and forests. All of them captured in chilling, authentic audio that makes you wonder, what really happened? If you're easily scared or watching alone at night, consider turning on the lights and preparing yourself mentally. And now, let's dive into this journey exploring these horrifying recordings. On July 24th, 1989, a rescue helicopter scanned the foggy peaks of Mount Asahidake in Hokkaido, Japan, searching for 2 missing hikers from Tokyo. They had vanished shortly after a major storm hit, turning the weather extremely harsh. As the helicopter flew over the last known location, the crew spotted a massive SOS sign made from 19 birch logs, each about 5 meters long and weighing tons in total. The logs were neatly arranged on a clearing in the forest, visible from the air. The rescuers assumed the missing hikers had built it, so they circled the area and soon found the 2 taking shelter in a nearby cave. Surprisingly, when questioned, both firmly denied any knowledge of the giant SOS. They explained they had gotten lost in the storm and simply sought cover to survive. The next day, a ground search team arrived. Not far from the SOS, in thick bushes, they discovered scattered skeletal remains dragged by wild animals, along with tattered clothing scraps and an old backpack. Inside were toothpaste, a towel, a Walkman, and 4 cassette tapes. 3 tapes contained ordinary anime music, but the 4th started with anime songs before switching to a desperate, pained plea for help from a man speaking Japanese. The voice sent chills down everyone's spine. Initial analysis suggested the remains belonged to a woman, about 1.6 meters tall, with blood type O, who died around 13 years earlier with multiple broken bones. But the plea was clearly a man's voice, deepening the mystery. Later, a journalist named Aburatani found more belongings about 50 meters from the SOS, hidden under leaves, including a driver's license for Kenji Iwamura, a 24-year-old who disappeared 5 years prior while solo hiking despite storm warnings. Re-examination confirmed the remains, backpack, and tapes belonged to Kenji. The initial gender misidentification was due to severe decomposition. However, when police played the recording for Kenji's parents, they insisted it was absolutely not their son's voice. Authorities eventually closed the case, concluding the victim was Kenji. Yet countless questions remain. Who built the massive, ton-heavy SOS in brutal conditions? Why wasn't the voice on the tape Kenji's, despite all items being his? And how could someone exhausted chop and move such enormous logs alone? A feat many experts deem nearly impossible. To this day, the Asahidake SOS incident remains one of Japan's most chilling and unsolved mysteries. Jane Dornacker was a well-known traffic reporter for WNBC Radio in New York. Every day she flew in a helicopter around the city to report on rush-hour jams and accidents. On the afternoon of October 22, 1986, Jane boarded the helicopter with the pilot for a routine flight. While live on air describing traffic, the engine suddenly made a strange noise. The helicopter lost control and plunged freely. In panic, Jane yelled for the pilot to emergency land on the Hudson River. The broadcast cut off abruptly. Colleagues at the station could only pray for their safety.
The outbound Holland Tunnel extra heavy for you right now. Earlier there was a car fire at Hudson and Canal Street. It has been cleared about heading to New Jersey. The outbound Lincoln Tunnel looks a lot better for you in New Jersey. Get the water! Get the water! Get the water!
Though the helicopter landed on the river successfully, water quickly flooded the cockpit, drowning both inside. Rescuers arrived 15 minutes later, finding the pilot barely alive, but Jane already gone. Investigation revealed a maintenance error. A critical part was installed in the wrong position, causing the engine to fail shortly after takeoff. Tragically, this wasn't Jane's first helicopter crash. Just 6 months earlier, she survived one unharmed. This time, she left behind her young daughter, Naomi, whose father, Jane's husband, had died 3 months before, leaving the girl orphaned. In the early morning of August 24, 2019, amid a fierce storm in Arkansas, USA, Deborah Stevens drove her newspaper delivery route as usual. She had to finish early before customers woke up. As her car left a parking lot, a sudden flash flood surged in, sweeping the vehicle off the road and trapping it in nearby trees. Deborah couldn't open the door to escape without being swept away, but water was slowly rising inside too. With little time left, she called 911 for help. Her voice was frantic and desperate as water reached her neck.
Where's your emergency?
I have an emergency, a severe emergency. I'm in a flooding. My car veered off the road while I was doing my newspapers, and I'm flooded over here on the end of Kincaid, and it's all the way up to my windows, and I can't get out, and I'm scared to death, ma'am. Can you please help me really bad?
I need you to calm down. I need you to tell me where you are.
I don't know, ma'am. I'm on the end of Kincaid down here by these apartments. There's some apartments on Kincaid. I don't know what they're called.
What color is your vehicle?
On the other side of Kincaid, at the very end of Kincaid Street, there's some apartments, and
Do you have a dark blue car, is what I'm asking you? What color is your vehicle?
Yeah, dark. It's gray SUV, lady. The water's all the way up to my windows.
Okay, hold on for me. Don't hang up.
How long is it going to be, ma'am? My phone's going to, and I can't charge it. It's going to get wet. It's all the way up. It's all the way up to my neck almost.
Okay, hold on for me.
Hello?
I'm listening to you, so I said hold on for me. Make sure you're in the area of 5801 Kincaid.
I don't know what 5801 Kincaid is. I don't know. I just know there's 2 sets of apartments over there.
Listen to me. If you're doing the paper, you got to know at least a little bit of where you are.
I can do this.
However, dispatcher Donna Renault stayed calm, gradually growing irritated and blaming Deborah for driving into the flood, despite her repeated apologies and explanations.
Please help me. Please help me.
Listen to me. I need you to calm down and hold on. Okay?
I'm scared, man.
I understand that you're scared, but there's nothing I can do sitting in a chair, so you're going to have to hold on, and I'm going to send you somebody, okay?
I'm holding on, ma'am. That's all I can do. I'm scared. And I can't swim. I can't swim at all. Somebody save me.
Am I not on the phone with you trying to get you some help?
Sorry if I'm rude, but I'm scared.
You're not being rude. I know you're scared. Just calm down for me.
I'm scared. I've never had anything like this happen to me before.
Well, this will teach you next time. Don't drive in the water.
Couldn't see it, ma'am. I'm sorry, or I wouldn't have.
I don't see how you didn't see it. You had to go right over it, so.
No, ma'am. I was in a drive. I was in a parking lot. There was no water where I was at.
Okay. The water just didn't appear.
I need to get out. I need to throw up. I need to throw up right now.
Well, then you're in water. You can throw up. It's not going to matter. If you got throw up on yourself, they'll still help you.
Because I can't swim.
They're pulling somebody else out the water, and as soon as they do, they'll come to you, so just stay right there, okay?
Ma'am, I can't. I got to getting all the way up to my neck.
You can hold on. Just hold on.
Ma'am, please.
Hold on for me. Hold on. Miss Debbie, you're going to have to shut up, okay? I need you to listen.
Sorry.
Listen to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Who, fire? Are they really? Do not hang up because this 911 call is helping me pin your location, so don't hang up on me. Okay, where are you moving to? Tell me where it's going.
Donna did not prioritize the call as urgent, treating it as routine. Only when water hit Deborah's nose and she couldn't breathe did Donna escalate it. But it was too late. The call disconnected, and Deborah drowned in her car. Rescuers arrived 10 minutes later and found her body. The recording went viral, sparking outrage over Donna's indifference and lack of accountability. It turned out that day was Donna's last shift before quitting. She left without any punishment, as officials claimed she violated no policies. Deborah died unjustly because her final plea reached someone lacking responsibility. On June 5, 2009, Deborah Janelle Jeter, having just regained visitation rights after her divorce, took her two daughters, 12-year-old Kelsey and 13-year-old Kirsten, to an abandoned house along Highway 77 in Texas. There, she suddenly attacked them with a knife. Kelsey died on the spot, while Kirsten was gravely injured. Then, Jeter calmly called 911, admitting, "I just killed my children," and urging an ambulance to save the ones still alive.
She's asking to be saved, and I couldn't handle that. And so now
She's in an abandoned house at
it's
that
been a
location.
long time.
Can you tell me what happened?
I don't want to say.
How many children do you have?
One of them is. Hold on, kid. They're coming. She wants you to hurry.
Honey, they are coming. They're coming as fast as they can.
Okay, goodbye. I see them. They're right here.
Her voice was eerily flat and cold throughout, showing no tears or panic, even as Kirsten's faint pleas for help echoed in the background. She spoke as if it were all ordinary. Police arrived quickly, arrested Jeter, and found the weapon on her car roof. Kirsten miraculously survived emergency treatment, but the trauma will haunt her forever. Jeter avoided the death penalty, receiving life without parole. Her true motive remains unclear to this day. This call is remembered as one of the most haunting 911 recordings in U.S. history, from a mother who harmed her own children. On December 14, 2022, a young college student named Sasha, sharing a rented house with 3 friends, received a terrifying voicemail at 2:15 a.m. Earlier, while out with friends, Sasha met a man named Jeremy and exchanged numbers. Their first date happened, but she soon sensed something off beneath his kind facade. She refused a second meeting and suggested splitting the bill. Jeremy drove her home anyway, then bombarded her with texts and calls expressing intense affection. Uncomfortable, Sasha ignored him and blocked his number. But he didn't stop.
Sasha, it's Jeremy. I don't know why you can't answer any of my calls or texts. I think it's pretty f***ed up. You shouldn't leave your windows open, by the way. I'm whispering because I don't want to wake you, but I left you a surprise on the kitchen table.
Jeremy had broken in that night and left a gift. The recording ended with the front door closing as he left. The noise woke one roommate, who roused everyone, asking who shut the door. Sasha discovered the voicemail. The group realized what happened and called police. On the kitchen table, a stuffed turtle, Sasha's favorite animal, and a Christmas spoon, Jeremy's surprise. He was arrested for unlawful entry, but detained only a week before release. Though Sasha moved immediately, she still fears he'll try to find her again. In 2014, a single mother, let's call her Ms. A, posted on Reddit about a horrifying experience with a sleep-tracking phone app. She lived in a small house with her 3-year-old son and habitually ran the app at night to check for snoring or sleep-talking. She'd used it over a year without issues. But one night, around 2 a.m., it captured odd rustling near the bed. Then her half-asleep voice asking something, answered by a deep, unfamiliar male voice.
What are you doing?
The app had never recorded sleep-talking from either before. Audio analysis showed the stranger's voice was an adult man's, not hers or her son's. Many suspected an intruder who accidentally woke her in her sleep, prompting the brief conversation. Subsequent nights brought more strange noises while they slept. Terrified, Ms. A moved out right away. Afterward, everything stopped. The app recorded nothing unusual again. Was it a burglar or a voice from the other side? This remains one of Reddit's creepiest unsolved mysteries. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching to the end. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for more new videos soon. See you next time.